Hey, what's going on, people? It's Guns for R from NextGenTactics, and we're looking at Killzone 3 again. This time we're going to look at the Engineer class. Now, obviously, the Engineer, this is a support role. It's very important when you're playing Killzone that you realize that these classes are not like other well-known first-person shooter there. I won't say the name. Other well-known first-person shooter games where every class is about going around and killing people. There are specific classes in here that are meant to be support. When you choose them, don't be worried about whether or not you have a ton of kills, whether you have, your kill-death ratio is horrible. You're gonna get a lot of points and actually be able to rank up and unlock other classes and specialties by doing your job. And the job of the Engineer is to repair things. Repair sentry guns, repair turrets, do stuff that's going to help your team. If you've played this game already, you'll know, especially even if you're, well, it doesn't really matter what class you are, you're going to run out of ammo. You run out of ammo like there's no tomorrow in this game, and it's meant to do that. I mean, it's meant so that you don't have this unlimited supply, so that you have to work as a team. You need to have engineers. Engineers are critical to winning battles. And especially in games like, or maps rather, not games, but, well, games too, but maps like this where they're so close quarter that you're going to go through so much friggin' ammo, it's unbelievable. In addition to actually repairing your own ammo boxes, which is what the Engineer should be focused on doing, any and every single ammo box you come across, you need to be repairing. And those that are actually the enemy ones, you need to do this to them. You need to destroy them, because what happens is you sort of handicap the enemy. It prevents, and that's me just saying, you know what, is this guy, I know you can look at the map quickly, but in these cases here, when you're running around, you don't have time to be checking the little mini map. Make sure that he's one of your guys. Like I said before, always give him a couple little love taps. Make sure it doesn't turn up red. Look at these guys. Oh, triple. Delicious. Yeah, so he's got the heavy ordnance here. The LMG. Make sure you're deploying sentry guns when you can. Sentry guns are great for at least weakening the enemy. Makes it a lot easier to kill, because remember, it's not like a quick one burst kill with these weapons. You gotta plow into them. You gotta, in some cases, if it's an SMG, you gotta put the entire clip into the enemy to drop them. So it's important that you use everything that you can. Again, it's a support role. You're there to ensure that your team has ammo, to ensure that you're assisting your team. The ones that are actually killing, that's what the sentry guns are good for. Sentry guns and even the air sentries or whatever, I forget what they're called. They are not incredibly powerful, but they do a good job of weakening the enemy. So always, whenever you can, deploy. There's another thing that you can also do, other than just repairing these things, which is like what we're doing here, but fix them up. When enemies shoot them, like even a sentry gun, if a sentry gun, if a grenade came in and didn't blow up the sentry gun but kind of injured it, you can repair them so that they're actually 100% again. Now on any map, it's important to remember too that sentry guns, the maximum number that you can have in any game for the entire team is 4. So if if some dude went around and put 3 sentry guns down, that means you can only put 1 more down. Now, I know this may seem almost counterproductive for your team. If you are an engineer, as you get better, you're going to start to know spots of where to actually place a sentry gun. This spot here is a known link to both sides, and a lot of people will use that link. And therefore, you want to put it in the middle so that as they're running, it'll actually catch them. The other place that's actually good is right where I missed through the grenade. You want to place it in a spot where maybe they're not going to look, but it's going to have that long sight line, like even down to either end. I put it in the middle just so that it stops them. What happens is it's going to prevent them from just simply, oh my god, fail, from simply running down the corridor. So they're going to pause to shoot it, and those slight pauses in some cases can actually allow your team, at least I got that guy, huh? Can allow your team to actually come up and kill him, or while he's standing there trying to shoot at the sentry gun, one of your teammates hopefully can take him down. So the spots aren't always necessarily meant to get kills, but they can slow teammates down, and you'll find that more critical in other game types as well. It definitely will slow them down, but you want to use them. Anytime that you're able to deploy one of those sentry guns or, you know, repair anything, then you should be doing that. Now, in a lot of cases, you're going to see sentry guns put in fairly bad locations, and you're only going to start to know this, you know, when you get good at sentry guns. When you start, you know, obviously high vantage points are the best, because a lot of times players on the ground level are not looking up to see if there's a sentry gun. You want to put it on here because it's got a good, although it was blown up like instantly, generally those places, like looking away from this, people using the staircase, it's a controlled environment where people are sort of forced to actually have to go up there. Those are the instances where a sentry gun can take advantage of that and just start plowing into them. Look at this guy. Oh my god, I think I actually pull out my sidearm. So sometimes you know, out in the open isn't always the greatest idea, but a lot of times if the team's preoccupied, they're not going to see it. I mean, I got unlucky there because of the individual that saw it, but in a lot of cases, they're not going to be looking outside there. They're not going to be looking, you know, to where I actually placed that sentry gun. They're going to be looking in corridors or somewhere obvious. You know what I mean? Right in front of them. People tend to get tunnel vision. However, this is what I wanted to say. If you see sentry guns that are placed in bad locations, in useless locations, in locations that are not going to help the team whatsoever, and only if you, you know, you want to place a sentry gun down somewhere, but you can't because all 4 of them are used. Remember, it's 4 per team. So if you have like 3 other engineers and they're placing them down and everyone's placed one down, you place one down, but one's in a horrible location, blow it up. You can actually shoot them. You can blow up your own sentry gun, get rid of it, and then place a sentry gun in a good location. It doesn't matter. It's not about, oh, well, you're destroying your teammates. If your teammate does not have the skill or whatever, and if you can teach them, that's even better. But most of the time, you know, people aren't communicating properly unless you're on a good team. Don't waste time. Don't think, oh, I shouldn't do that. It's my teammate's sentry gun. It is absolutely not helping your team whatsoever. You need to destroy it and then place it in a spot that's actually going to get you some kills. There's a lot of times that things like that will happen, actually. Sentry guns, air sentries or whatever. Now remember, in this, even though I'm getting some kills here, unlike the medic, I don't have to be where the team is all the time. The best thing to do, actually, if you can, obviously you want to start with all ammo boxes. I mean, look at all the ammo boxes. I've been in a lot of games so far in the beta where not one person on the entire team chooses engineer. And at first, you know, I just assume someone's going to, and I choose the same thing, you know, tactician, infiltrator, whatever I use, or the marksman, which is a lot of fun, by the way. But if you know, if no one's on there and all of a sudden you're running out of ammo, you're like, you know what, you just gotta do it. You gotta friggin' turn the engineer on because it's gonna help your team. And sometimes just, you know, your teammates are gonna be oblivious to what needs to be done, and sometimes it's just purely based on inexperience. But make sure, when you're watching this, every roll is critical. Do not worry about your kill-death ratio, unless, of course, your teammates are simply not getting the job done. If that's the case, try and talk to someone to say, can someone please be an engineer? We need to switch it up a little bit here, and we need some support. Then, you know, and of course everyone's gonna be like, no, I'm the best. I'm the best tactician ever. I kill everybody, and that's usually not the case. But if you can convince someone, then yeah, switch it up. If not, I would just leave the team. You know, you've got to really, this game really purely is about teamwork. It's not like anything else. You're gonna run out of ammo real fast, and if you don't have people, like if you don't have medics, if you don't have engineers, all of them, even marksmen, like the snipers in these games, they're all critical roles in this. They all have roles to play, and if people are using them properly, it can actually win you games very, very easily. Oh my god, am I gonna get this guy? So, you know, don't always think that you gotta friggin' get the highest score on there. I've been an engineer and a medic many times with lower kills, like completely, come on, please, completely lower kills than the, you know, the super soldiers of the team, and still end on top of the scoreboard. That's because I'm doing my job. That's because I'm getting more points, I'm repairing ammo boxes, I'm reviving people, and when you do that, you are rewarded. And that's, I guarantee you, if you stop the other team from getting kills by reviving people with the medic, you're almost more valuable than the guys getting all the other kills because their deaths are actually not helping. And if no one's there to revive them and the other team is just annihilating them, it can throw the balance off. Anyway, try it out. Be a support person, be an engineer, be a medic, and do your job. Don't worry about the kills. Help your team out. Anyway, I'm Guns for Hire. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Hey guys, we now have our own website. Actually, we've always had our own website, but why not follow us on there? There you'll find all our videos conveniently sorted into playlists by game, as well as videos from many other directors that are part of our NGT network. And here you can create subscriptions for individual games and only receive notifications for new videos uploaded for the games that you are subscribed to. Isn't that fantastic? No more spam video email notifications. And stay in touch with us on our full featured forums. Remember, all the relevant links are always in the description of our videos. Click on them. Come join us on our website. We'll see you there.